Good morning, friends. We are now at day 3 of our at-home online circle time. I know I miss you guys. I hope you guys miss being at school. I don't know if you will, but I really hope you do because it is really lonely here without you all. So let's get started with our pledge. Everybody stand up. All right, put your hand on your heart and we say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You guys can sit back down. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our calendar. So let me get my pointer. We are still in the month of March. Good. All right, we're still in the month of March. Yesterday, we stomped for March. The day before, we marched for March. So today, how about we tap our tums for March? Okay, because I know we're all hungry for a really nice warm spring day. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Good job, guys. 1 and a 9 makes 19. It is March 19th. Now let's find out what day of the week it is. Okay, everyone get out your 5 and your 2, your high five and your peace sign. Let's sing our song. 1, 2, 3. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And where is that orange arrow today? Thursday. Good job. It is Thursday. En français, on va dire jeudi. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi. Très bien, mes amis. Good job. Now, it is time to do the weather. So, I want you to stand up, walk over to a window while I wait, and go see what the weather is outside. Good, you got it? I hope it's sunny where you are. All right, let's sing our weather song. I'm going to sing and I'm going to hum at the end for you so you can fill in the words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Weather, weather, what is the weather? Good job. Now before we read our story, I just realized we didn't sing our morning song. But what's special about this one is we're going to add German into our multi-language good morning song. Why are we adding German? Well, one reason is because Ms Lis knows German. The second reason is that all of these fairy tales that we are reading for this week, most of them are stories that come from the Brothers Grimm. And the Brothers Grimm were authors who lived in Germany way back when, and they created a lot of these stories. All right, so we're going to sing in Spanish first, French second, German third, and then English. Let's see if we can do 4 languages. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Buenos días a ti. Buenos días a ti. Buenos días, mis amigos. Buenos días a ti. Bon matin à vous. Bon matin à vous. Bon matin, mes amis. Bon matin à vous. Guten Morgen für dich. Guten Morgen für dich. Guten Morgen, mein Freundin. Guten Morgen für dich. Buenos días, bon matin, guten Morgen, and good morning to you. Good morning to you. back, we can all just sing it in all 4 languages. I think we can do it. So our book today is called The True Story of the 3 Little Pigs. Now, I know we all know the story of the 3 little pigs. There were 3 pig brothers. They each were to build their own home. One built a home out of straw. Another built a home out of sticks. And the third, who was the smart little piggy, built his home out of bricks. Good job. There was an evil wolf, and he wanted to eat the little pigs up. And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew their houses down until they finally succeeded at the end. Well, let's find out the true story of the 3 little pigs according to a wolf. So this is the true story of the 3 little pigs as told to by a wolf. John Ciska and illustrated by Lane Smith. John Ciska wrote the words, so that makes him the author. Good. And Lane Smith drew the pictures, so that makes them the illustrator. All right. Everybody knows the story of the 3 little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll tell you one little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet? Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies, sheep, and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold. I ran out of sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in their right mind would build a house out of straw? So, of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house, so I called, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed a great sneeze. And you know what? That whole darn straw house fell down, and right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar, so I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks. I rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, go away, Wolf, you can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed. And I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doornail, Wolf's honor. Now you know how food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open, so I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little better, and I I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake, so I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what that rude little porker said to me? Get out here, Wolf. Don't bother me again. Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't even give me one little cup for my dear, sweet, old granny's birthday cake. What a pig! I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when I felt my cold coming on. I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, "And your old granny can sit on a pin!" Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down this pig's door, and the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The rest, as they say, is history. Big, bad wolf. The news reporters found out about the 2 pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting, so they jazzed up the story with all of that huff and puff and blow your house down. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. The real story. I was framed. But maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar? The end. Now, my question for you guys today is, who do you believe? Do you believe the pig side of the story, or do you believe the wolf side of the story like we just read? All right, so think on that one. I definitely want to hear your answers when we all come back. Today, I want you guys to try to be your own news reporter. You can try to tell the news about the 3 little pigs, or maybe you can go around and interview family members or people that are in your house and ask them how their day's going. What's the craziest thing they've ever seen? Have they ever eaten a hamburger that's on the ground? I don't know. Just ask them as many questions as you can and try to be your own little news reporter. All right, I hope you guys have a really wonderful Thursday. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.